Today we are talking to Robert Tozer about Operational Intelligence's new online course, An Introduction to Data Center Risk. Hello Robert.
Hello.
So let's start with a brief description of the course. What does it cover and how does the course apply to today's data centers?
Well, over the years we gained a lot of experience in reporting to our clients on data center failures, why they occurred, and looking into all the factors that sort of made these different data centers fail. So in a way we've analyzed all the vulnerabilities which led to these failures and looked at compensating provisions so that these shouldn't occur again. In a way this case study is fictitious because this case study as such didn't exist as such, but all the individual vulnerabilities and examples given have occurred in reality. So in that sense, it's as real as it can get.
That sounds fascinating. And who is the target audience?
The target audience is very wide, particularly applicable to people who are relatively new to data centers, and I would say that it is also applicable to anybody who is technical, but also people who are not technical. And for that reason, we have done our beta testing of this course for technical people and non-technical people.
So really it has a broad applicability then?
Indeed.
Okay. And finally, what topics does it cover? Please can you give us a bit more about detail on the content?
So with a case study, we start working through every single vulnerability, and we start to separate what issues are to do with infrastructure, i.e. how it was built, and what issues are to do with the operations of it. Then we move on to the theory or theoretical aspects of availability and reliability. Then we move on to the human element, and we separate the human element into organizational experience and individual experience, i.e. the operators. Organization experiences to do with the resources available, the administrative aspects such as document control, change management, and so on, commissioning included. On the operator side, we're looking at their experience and knowledge and their attitude. But then we move on to the infrastructure, like the tiering. Is it a simple N or is it N+1 and so on, all the way up to fault-tolerant sites. And then we finish off with the business context of risk. So what we do is we identify and quantify the severity and the likelihood, and therefore we can quantify risk.
Thank you, Robert. That has been really interesting. If you would like to find out more about OI's Introduction to Data Center Risk course, please visit www.dc-oi.com.